one of the things that I've learned, well, I'm learning slowly, and that really has hit home, I would say the past week, and mainly because I ended up in the hospital, which is cool, is the amount of time that we don't have here on Earth. Time is running out, and it's the one thing that you can't get more of. Well, maybe not the one thing, but it's an extremely important thing, resource that you cannot get more of. Obviously, you cut your finger off, it's not going to grow back, but you can always make more friends, always get remarried, always make more money, but you cannot make more time. And it's so important to understand this, because here I am at 40 years old looking back at the things that it's like, why didn't I do these things? Why didn't I do some of the things that I wanted to do? And the answer that keeps popping up is that because I have time. And I think that's the biggest mistake that we all make, is that we think we have time and we really don't. So I'm challenging myself for, honestly, it's going to be a year-long process, but for the next year, I'm going to put my nose to the grindstone, so to speak, and really double down on the things that I want to do in my life, figuring things out as far as where to invest my time, my energy, not playing video games and wasting time with, gossip or doom scrolling or video games, TV shows, stuff like that. It's okay, and that stuff has a place. Like, it's okay to be entertained every now and then. But if you are coming home from work, a job that maybe you don't like, and you're just escaping your life through other people's lives, watching TV or something like that, you're really missing out. Something that I'm working on is building the life that I want on the weekends, so I don't have to escape the life that I have on the weekends, type thing. And I think that I built a pretty decent life for myself, but there are other things that I want to do. I just have other goals, and one of the best things about journaling, and I'll get into journaling some other point, but one of the best things about journaling is that you can write down your goals and then come up with objectives that are going to help you reach those goals. Now, if you just write down a goal, it's like, all right, well, it's a dream at that point. You write down objectives, and it's like, okay, well, now you have a plan, and then you start acting on those. You're more than likely to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. I was watching this thing about manifestation, manifesting your dreams, manifesting your money, manifesting your dream relationship. And the funny thing is, the people who are manifesting these are also working really hard towards those goals. So are you really manifesting it, or are you just working towards the goals? And that's the bottom line, is like, we got nothing else to do here. Like, we're in this life. That's it. There's nothing, this life is going to take us. And we really don't have anything else to do, like, besides whatever we fill that time with. And so if you want to become something more than you are, you need to work for it, because it's not just handed to you. I made a video a while ago called There Is No Savior. Obviously, I'm not talking about a spiritual savior. I'm talking about there's no one coming to just hand it to you. Now, obviously, some kids, it is just handed to them. It's, maybe their inheritance, or their parents were rich, or, whatever it is. They're born into a $1 billion, family, and that's great for them. But for the rest of us who are struggling and trying to make something out of our lives, we do have to work hard for it. We have to, and luck plays a role too. Some people do get lucky and, you fall into money, or you fall into, a dream job that you're like, oh man, I didn't even know I wanted to do this, and now I love it. And so luck does play a role. But if you're not working hard towards it, if you're not setting goals and objectives and trying, more than likely you're not going to achieve it. More than likely. So I'm challenging myself as much as I'm challenging you to write down some goals and some objectives. Where do you want to be in the next year? That's what I'm aiming for, is what do I want to do with this year from this summer, which is August, today's the 14th, August 14th until next August 14th, where do I want to be? And I'm challenging you to do the same thing. And then I'm going to keep posting, because I haven't posted for a while. I wanted to post. I'm going to continuously post ways to achieve your goals, encouraging messages, because it's hard. You're trying to break out of these habits. We're being pulled by these habits of laziness. We take the path of least resistance. We're pulled by life left and right, all over the place. There's social media, there's video games, there's magazines. I don't know, people still read magazines. There's what jobs do you want? There's politics, all of this stuff that's just pulling us. And the question is, where are you investing your time? And so if you come up with 3 or 4 places to invest your time, 3 or 4 goals to continuously invest your time and your energy, everything else just kind of falls off, in which it should. And it kind of stinks, because some relationships do end up falling off, and it's a bummer. But the older that I get, I realize I don't have enough time and energy to invest in everything I want to invest in. So I really need to come up with 3 or 4 or maybe 5, but no more than that. I mean, above that, you're going to be stretching yourself thin. But 5 or lower places that you want to double down your time and your energy, and just see where you get for the next year. See how much progress you can make. You might not achieve your goals, but if you're working towards it, you're going to be closer to them than you are now. So, food for thought. Let me know what you think. Thanks.